Today, I'm going to talk about the most important thing you will ever heard in your entire life. And this is the hidden Bible teachings. This is the sacred truth intended to be passed into the hands of all people, but they have been only reserved for the few. This hidden Bible teachings is completely taken away or tremendously edited. We lost the information that everything is connected. And did you know that this teaching is part of our tradition? It was in our text, but why don't we know it? Why don't we know this information? So are you curious now? And some of you may be excited. Start this. Hit it. I hope you have a great day, beautiful people. My name is Haley and I'm here to empower you and transform you into your higher self. What we're going to talk about is the hidden Bible teachings. This topic is based on the lost Gospel of Thomas. And are you familiar with the Gospel of Thomas? Well, some of you may yes, some of you may not. If not, well, the Gospel of Thomas is so powerful because this is the actual words of Jesus as he teaching those around him how to use the power of human emotion into his life. The Gospel of Thomas represents our true nature to consciousness and all that's within. And are you curious why we don't know this kind of information? I would like to warn you that if you find these hidden Bible teachings, it will go against of most what you've been taught. And these hidden Bible teachings is against to your old belief. So I will not be surprised if at first you are against in these hidden Bible teachings. You know, people don't ask questions because they thought that they already know the answer. And when this truth sets into you, you will be marveled and then you will know your power. That you have supreme reign over your life. You can control your life and everything around you. That you can experience heaven on earth. We can experience heaven here on earth. Sounds great, right? In these teachings also tells us the consequences that if you believe the power is in other individual or belongs to something or to someone else, then that someone or something will hold dominion over your life. But if we realize who we each truly are, that the power comes from within us. Realize that we have one consciousness or what we call higher consciousness that moves everything so that we can rise to a higher position and reach way. Knowing that the kingdom of God is inside of you. We literally manifest our outside circumstances from within us. And remember this, if you don't know yourself, you will dwell on poverty. And it is you who are that poverty. This is also not talking about the money or financial materials in our life, but it also talks about poor mentally, physically, emotionally, and poor spiritually. This hidden Bible teaching is all about manifesting what we believe. If you believe in something, it will produce in the physical world. For example, if you believe that you are going to be successful in your career in the future, it will going to happen in reality. So some of you would like to ask me about, Haley, how to know your own power? How to know more deep inside of you? And how to control your life and everything around you? What I'm going to say is the actual word of Jesus in the hidden Bible teachings in the lost Gospel of Thomas. And I used to translate this information into direct message so you can understand it in a simple way. Okay, to take control over your life, we need to turn away from the things that may disturb us and start to believe the power within us, within you, to experience the reality in our lives. And also remember that we need to know how to love ourselves unconditionally, because that's how you will discover yourself. So I have a recent video about self-love, so better watch it to find more ideas how to love ourselves. It's in my description box below, so better check it. I would like to ask you guys why we need to love ourselves. Because at the end of time, the only person you spend your whole entire life is only yourself. And when the cup of love for yourself overflow, then that's the time to give love to other people or to someone. Beautiful people, knowing that your consciousness manifests in your reality. Consciousness exists to all individuals. It lives through us as activity and awareness. So what are your daily activities? What are you aware of? What things are you aware of? Is it make you achieve more in life, or is it help you to be a better person? If your daily activity is to watch TV, then do you think you are growing as a better person? Or if your activity is to discover something new, learn something new, and read something new, then do you think you're going to be a better person? You choose. Put your activity and awareness in a positive manner. Choose what consciousness do you have? Consciousness of poverty or consciousness of abundance? Consciousness of negativity or consciousness of positivity? You choose, because at the end of time, the results of what your activity, your daily activity, and your awareness will have results. Is it negative or is it positive? Get me, guys? And did you know that we always have the power within ourselves, but we lost sight of it? It is not something that we want to wait to experience. This consciousness is already a part of all things, including each person. We just need to tap into it. And to unleash the one consciousness or higher consciousness on a divine matrix in our lives, we must need to understand first how it works and speak the language it recognizes. So this topic is also based on the law of attraction. If you manifest, it will produce in reality. We must need to know it first, how to use the universal language. Okay? So be with me until the end, because this is so important. We also learning the language of Jesus here in this topic. What did Jesus and what are the great masters says about this language? Because it's the same language whether you're talking into Buddhist, Hindu, pre-Christian, or Muslim. They all telling us that there is a field of energy, and that we have the language to use that in field. Remember that the feeling is the exact prayer. We must feel as if our prayer had already been answered. And this is the most powerful way of praying. Remember this, when you make two, which is thought and emotion, become one, thought and emotion join together into a single potent force, that is how you can speak to the world. When your thought and emotion become one, we create different feelings in our body. Knowing that our emotion have only two feelings, feeling of love and feeling of fear. So when your thought and emotion join together, it creates different feelings. Have you already heard? Ask and you shall receive. I know people that ask and nothing happened, because asking is not done by the voice. Asking is not done by, please God, please, if you answer my prayers, I will promise that I will tell to the world what you've done in my life. It's not like that. Beautiful people, remember that God is not a human. God is energy that exists everywhere. It exists inside of us, inside of you. That's why you need to know your power. You need to know yourself, because the kingdom of God is inside of us, inside of you. Our hearts create a feeling with electrical waves and magnetic waves. So when you create a feeling in our heart as if your prayer are already happened, that feeling creates a magnetic wave and electrical waves. Not only that, you should also remember that we should ask without the judgment. Without the judgment of being good or bad, without the ego, or without the hidden motives. You must make your future dream a present fact. So now I will show you a short film for you to understand how to use the universal language that even animals can understand.
หนูอยากได้พ่อที่ดีกว่านี้พ่อที่ไม่เป็นใบ้พ่อที่เหมือนคนอื่นพ่อที่ได้ยินในสิ่งที่หนูอยากบอกพ่อที่พูดได้แล้วก็เข้าใจหนูได้
Do you feel that feeling? Do you feel that emotion? Some of you may have tears in your eyes, and some of you may have tears in your nose. But seriously, that emotion, that feeling that you feel before is our universal language that even God can recognize. So remember that the feeling is prayer. When you pray, your thought and your emotion needs to be one because it creates energy that God can recognize. Because that feeling, that emotion, feel your prayer as if your prayer is already happened. And don't forget to practice gratitude always. Practice gratitude. If the person doesn't experience this higher consciousness, they believe themselves to be separate alone and simply a victim of their own circumstance. Knowing that to break free from any manifested reality that is not source what a person's desire, the false image of ourself or our old belief must be replaced with the true knowledge of who and what we are and the power that we each possess. If you want to reprogram your brain, download my free HoloSync audio, and the link is on the description box below. It's all free, and you can also watch my recent video about how to hack your brain to have more ideas why we should need to reprogram our brain. Remember to check my description box below. I put some links that related in my topic, and check the power of thoughts and emotion, how it heals the patient's cancer tumor within 3 minutes. In my description box below. That is the power of prayer, that is the power of manifestation. Discover it and watch it. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and help me. Comment down below, Hailey Ford, #Hailey Ford, #motivation. Comment down below, #Hailey Ford, #motivation. Thank you to all our new subscribers, and have a great day. I love you guys. Namaste. And remember, believe in yourself and don't let fear get to you. Bye.
It's caught in the crossfire. It's caught in the crossfire.